Hello everybody and welcome to this week's CCSNJ web task. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to take you on a tour of the legislative work page on our website. In addition to the programming and resources that the Chamber provides, we also advocate for our members and the interests of the entire South Jersey business community, really, in the State House. Our Manager of Government Affairs, Hillary Chevra, works with our legislators as well as the governor and his cabinet representing your concerns in Trenton. Despite COVID-19, the legislature has continued to meet and work on legislation to address the COVID-19 crisis, and the CCSNJ has been an active participant in the legislative process, weighing in on legislation that affects the entire South Jersey business community. Along with our legislative work, we have remained in constant contact with the governor's office, as well as participating in the governor's Restart and Recovery Council. Our legislative work page is a great place for you to familiarize yourself with all the advocacy that the CCSNJ is doing in Trenton, as well as the actions taken by the administration. So just kind of giving you an overview, I'm first going to direct your attention to the legislative updates. And this is where you can find the latest news and announcements coming out of Trenton, whether it's legislation that is moving through the legislature or executive action Governor Murphy is taking to reopen the economy. You're going to find those updates here. You can also check your email subscriptions on the Info Hub to make sure that you're subscribed to get these legislative updates directly to your inbox as they occur. To do that from the Info Hub, you just have to go to the subscriptions tab, which I show you in another video, and just make sure that you're subscribed to legislative updates and alerts. And next, going back to the homepage of the legislative work section, I next want to turn your attention to the CCSNJ's position papers right here in the middle. This is a great place for you to learn about the issues that the CCSNJ has weighed in on, and also learn more about the legislative actions that are going on in Trenton. You can search our position papers by topic to easily find out more about the issues that matter most to you. For example, if you click on the environmental icon, you can learn all about the issues in the environmental space that we have weighed in on. So that's a pretty basic overview of the position papers that we have available. If you go back to the homepage again, you're also going to be able to learn more about our public policy committees. These committees offer our members an opportunity to meet and hear from the state's legislative officials, even in this virtual setting that we live in right now. There are really committees in all areas of interest, and we can just kind of go through them very quickly. But first here on the left-hand side, you'll see our Congressional Action Committee, which in these committees, members get the opportunity to hear from the region's congressional delegation, as well as the U.S. Senate. Then we have our Energy Insights Committee, which we host policymakers who discuss issues relevant to the energy and utility industries. Then we have our Environment Committee, which for these meetings we hear from policymakers on environmental related legislation and regulations. Similarly, we have the Health Issues Committee, which we have the opportunity to meet with policymakers from healthcare and insurance industries. Scrolling down, we have our State Affairs Committee, which members have the opportunity to hear from the state legislature as well as members from the governor's cabinet on current legislative issues. Then over here on the right-hand side, we have our Transportation Infrastructure Committee, which features high-level speakers to discuss major transportation and other projects in our region. So you can always sign up for these committees through our Info Hub. It's really easy to do so. You can watch a brief tutorial here down at the bottom, or just click this button to be taken out to the Info Hub, where you can then sign up for as many or as few of these committees that are of interest to you. So very quickly, I'm just going to take you back to the legislative work page and just show you one more section. If you scroll down a little bit, you're going to be taken to our legislative session quarterly overviews. You can see right here. Now, each quarter, the CCSNJ releases these overviews of all the legislative work that has occurred to just give our members a full look into the action in the halls of Trenton. So hopefully you'll have some time to take a look at these. You can read them at your convenience. But that kind of wraps up my overview of our legislative work that we do here at CCSNJ. Of course, if you have any questions about what we do in the legislative space, please do not hesitate to reach out to our Manager of Government Affairs, Hillary Chebra, who would be happy to assist you. I hope you found this web task helpful, but as always, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to any of us. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.